speaking of babies, I want to see if niggas is consistent. I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of babies, Travis Hunter, baby reveal. Him and his wife. Unreal. Never seen nothing like it. This young man loves that woman. A lot of niggas, these same niggas that was up here saying Travis Scott need to leave her and they need to have discernment and she don't mean them no good trying to project the future. I want to see if they project in the future with this shit because they damn sure wasn't doing it in the last topic. Let's get to it, Rick. I'm talking about you. Is we gonna project the future?
Before you and Rick, can I go? Before you and Rick, please.
Go.
No,
Hold on, wait. Go ahead, Joe
I
Day.
want to go. I want to go. So you go ahead and Joe Day.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be
good.
very
Oh,
quick.
great.
I'm gonna be
Because we want to
very,
hear
Yeah.
very
you.
quick because
Mm.
first off, Rashad, okay, some of this I never understood the outrage. I didn't from day one because I don't know much about the sports side with him. So I'll be listening to y'all for the majority of this. However, a young nigga having a baby with his wife should not create uproar. To me, it don't make sense. They had a baby, they're married. What's the problem? Um, so I really want to see how this turns into even a debate because I don't get it. The math ain't mathing to me. So, and I don't think he should be ashamed for procreating with the woman he married. I don't get it.
So to be clear here, ain't nobody shaming a young nigga from getting married and having no motherfucking baby, man. And Rashad was disingenuous as shit with the way he framed that. That was never the issue with Travis Hunter. The issue with Travis Hunter and his girl is Travis Hunter's girl, and again, I don't know her personally, but her social media presence gives that of not a wife, right? It gives video vixen. It gives she for the streets. It gives she's a outside girl. And the concern that they were having, or the concern even with Travis Hunter is or was touted to be one of the top athletes in the draft class from the previous year. So his contract's potential is astronomical for his earning power over the course of his NFL career. With the way that he has handled things, she is all but guaranteed half of everything that he does in the future if things do not work out how he plans them to. So the reason that there's a controversy behind it is because as a as and I hate when we do this, but like older people are older not only because they live longer, but because of their experiences. And if people have seen patterns in things and identify that, hey, this is going on that same pattern trajectory, I can understand why they would have that sentiment. Now, have I said that his marriage isn't going to work or that he's going to fail or he's stupid for getting her pregnant? No, I haven't said any of those things, but I see where they're coming from when they're saying them. To the opposite of the previous conversation that we were talking about, in which we're talking about as you say, a street nigga and a lawyer, when in all actuality, there's a lot of correlation in the same thing that Jonae pointed out, workplace proximity to that. But I don't understand the correlation you're making.
So let
So
me
I
let
do
me let
want you
me
to
let me just come on,
differentiate
walk
that for
with
me,
me,
just
walk
so
with
I
me,
know.
talk with
Yes,
me.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
I'm
what
listening.
you just said, Travis Hunter versus his young woman. You said this woman portrayed herself on social media, what have you, in a way that is not of a wife, right? As opposed to Travis Hunter, who is highly touted in his profession, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kayla Bumpus is a partner in a law firm, highly touted
Mm-hmm.
in her profession. And Mr. Stillwell, per the FBI or whoever, the GBI, is on social media portraying himself as a murderer and a gang member and a gang leader. Those were the
Right.
correlations that I was making. So when we talk about the Travis Hunter situation and we can look at, oh, he is supposed to get a whole lot of money and she out here twerking on niggas or somebody then posted a picture. I can see that and I agree. But I also can see it in the previous topic and where that's where I'm saying the projection, because it's not nothing that she has done right now that is ridiculous, right? According to Travis, y'all niggas keep talking about what she might do. What she
No, no,
might
well,
do, be
see,
based on the behaviors in these 15-second, 20-second clips that y'all see on the internet, well, she might not be a wife, or she might divorce this nigga and take his money. Now he got a baby. Oh shit, this is a nail in the coffin. This same projection is what I was saying with the previous situation.
okay, and so I can see the fallacy in your argument. Here it is, brother, and I'm gonna make it real simple for you, right? Because see, you're looking at the dude that's a street nigga, and you're saying I don't think he's a good spouse because he's a street nigga, versus the actual activities that have to go along with those. There's no records
You don't know
Shannon
Travis Hunter's
being.
wife to say she's not a good spouse.
No, no, no. I didn't know. I didn't say that I knew that. I didn't say I knew that at all. We said social media presence. You know from social media that he's a street nigga. You don't know if he's a good husband or a good father. He hasn't been in any way associated with any of those traits. So the difference there is one is at least coming from a standpoint of basis where there's actual evidence that you can either for or be against versus you just deciding all told that just because he's in this genre of work, that makes him a bad spouse. That's the difference.
Y'all are saying
See,
that because she was bent over in a
me,
party, she a bad spouse.
no. Well,
Because there's
first off,
no
once
other
again,
information outside of her twerking, outside of a
That's
nigga saying I
it.
fucked her.
She's just a woman. She's just a
Yeah,
woman,
so
guys.
there's no information to say she is a bad spouse. She is a woman. Her having an attitude at the football game, guess what? She's a woman. Her having an attitude because the nigga taking too long taking the pictures and she hungry, she's a woman.
right,
Y'all
right.
not saying nothing
Right.
as far as bad spouse.
So you're saying those are, so if you're saying in my most celebrated moments, my spouse is being, inconsiderate, irrational or other things, those aren't indicative of bad
Nigga,
interpersonal,
I was
um,
at my,
I'm
yes,
asking you, yes or no?
women do
Like
that
if you
type of
was getting
shit.
an award for right
Women do
now
that shit.
for things of that nature, and your girl like, what the fuck, nigga? Nobody will give a fuck about this shit. Like that's a good spouse.
Women do that shit. Yes.
Come on, all right. I see
No,
what this
no.
finna be.
I'll
I
give
see
you a
what you
story.
finna do. I see what you finna do.
I drove to my dad's house.
I see what you
I
finna
drove
do.
to my
I see
dad's
what this
house.
is.
He lives
I
in
know
a
what
space.
you are.
Hold on.
Rick, you also didn't hear that lady
And
say that.
she said, and my girl
We saw it.
wanted to leave, and she was tired. I said, "Fam, it's traffic." She don't care. She want to leave. I'm out here chilling with my dad because she
Mm.
tired. She been on the road. Women sometimes
No.
do those
Right. You
things,
out here
and where
chilling
they
with your
want it,
dad.
they want what they want.
Rashad,
That doesn't make her a bad
Rashad, you
spouse.
you kicking it with your dad and your girl being tired and wanting to go home is completely different from your girl
No,
throwing a temper
oh no,
tantrum on
all he was
live
doing was taking
TV while
pictures.
you getting drafted.
That wasn't even the same day. I think it was before. It was the day
No,
before.
it
That
was
was at the
it was
Heisman. That was at the
that's
Oh,
Heisman.
at the
I know that's
Heisman
what it
shit.
was.
Yeah,
Heisman.
it wasn't even.
I know it was one of them
It
award
wasn't even
shows.
that. What I'm saying is that are sometimes not even just women. Are we all selfish at times and want what we want? Yes. Does that mean that she's a bad spouse? No. And so people are jumping to that conclusion as if they've never been selfish, as if they've never wanted what they wanted, and being like, "Oh shit, this woman, she about to take all this money." How?
Man, I watched you motherfuckers celebrate Jennifer Lewis for leaving a nigga because he wasn't happy about a tree that she liked. Now you gonna sit up here and tell me I ain't gonna be no motherfucking consideration for a motherfucker that's not happy for you in your best moments is your spouse.
I'm saying we don't know that.
Motherfuck you.
We don't know that.
Look
Go
at
ahead.
Katie, God.
As you
Go
as you
ahead.
say as
He's
you say,
mad and the
Rashad,
husband is not
we
mad. How you mad
assume.
for him?
You said we
I
assume
didn't
around
say I'm
here
mad. That's not
on
what we're talking about. Can you?
right. He said we assume around here on things of that nature. Did you not state that, sir?
Oh my God, that we assume?
Yeah. We make
Yes.
assumptions.
Yes.
So can you make an assumption, sir?
On what? That she is a bad spouse? I don't think she is. I think that the the press and shit looks very, very ugly, right? But I don't think she's a bad spouse, right? Not based on what she did. Is this shit selfish? Yes. Is it ill-timed? Because she didn't even put out the twerking video. Some weird ass
So
nigga
she was
trying to have a
twerking
one up on
where?
Travis. I fucked your bitch. I had your bitch in here.
Yeah,
Put it out. She
That
did
came
a
from her.
lot of
That
this
came
shit
from
she
her
didn't
rap
even do.
video career. Right? No, that came from her rap video career. The other shit
Oh,
she
okay.
didn't do. Let me ask you a question, though, Joe. Nate,
What's up?
you up there on at the Emmys getting a motherfucking award for your production of credits on things of that nature, and your nigga like, man, let's go. I'm tired
What
of
the
this shit. I'm ready
tacos
to
and
go
Yeah.
shit?
home. I'm ready like.
You're not support.
What
That's
is
an
that, Joe?
unsupportive spouse for sure.
Right. Like, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
am I
But that's
fucking
You
not
crazy?
know.
what. But Rick,
That's
that's
not
not
what
what.
happened though. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's not what happened. It
Y'all
Wait,
said
wait,
was
wait,
she
my
it
brother.
looks
was it was
irritated over
prep
there in
it
the
was
corner.
pictures before the Heisman. It wasn't during the ceremony, it wasn't after the
No, it
ceremony.
was
Nigga, she didn't
after.
stand
All
It
of
was
up
them, hold
after.
on.
when he
All of
It
them
was
got up.
niggas
after.
go to New
That's
York
what happened.
and
It was
chill
after.
and do like a press run. That's what that was.
It was after the ceremony,
And she
and
might have been pregnant.
Wait, wasn't this the
no, she
girl that
wasn't.
said something
She
about
wasn't
being
pregnant at
attracted
that
to him
time.
too? Is that?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what I
yes.
was going to speak
Wait,
on.
right?
wasn't
That's the
what I feel
same
like
girl.
because that's why I'm like I know
That said she
there's
was
been
very
more
She
than
attracted
just
to him.
that one thing. She said something
Yes,
about
It,
being
no,
Dante.
it
There
attracted.
was
is.
there
That's
was
why
a
She
there
Joe
was
made
a
a
Nay, he
quick
Hold on, hold
really
on,
video
said
where
hold
that
she
on
about
said
one
niggas.
that
second.
initially she was not attracted to Travis because he wasn't her
Oh,
type,
that's what it
and that
was.
she
That's
eventually
what
gave
did
in
it.
because he had a girlfriend at the time, right? And then he wore her down because he kept being persistent. That's how they got together.
Ooh, child.
Oh,
Ooh, child.
So she
Oh
did
no
not
no
support
hold
him
that
on
in
put
the
no
some
beginning.
light to this.
no Joe Nay, he
So I just
Listen,
simplified
wanted to
they
this
give
two
that
to
caveat.
lovebirds
a
kissing
one
in
to
a tree.
one. He
Spit.
simplified this to
No,
a one to one
she
just
saw
to
a
be able to
bag. No,
right,
Not at
and that's
10th,
the
not in
difference.
10th grade. She didn't see no damn
No,
bag
yeah,
in
they were
10th
not in
grade.
tenth
what?
Stop
Why
it.
grade
wouldn't he?
because he wasn't
Wait.
because he wasn't considered. He was not considered who he was, like who he is now
In
in
10th
Then
tenth grade.
grade.
okay. So
No.
he
Right,
wasn't like the captain of the football
and she
squad
didn't
in
Nigga
10th
was a
know.
grade.
No,
nigga on the football team.
he
Like,
didn't hit. He
Okay,
Okay,
so
didn't
she
hit.
okay.
still chose his ugly
He
ass
didn't
with
hit
no
his.
She didn't
money in
want
He
him
didn't
sight
hit
until
his
he
stride.
was. She didn't want him
He
until
didn't
he
hit his
was
stride.
considered who he is.
Okay, she
No,
didn't
that's
want.
not true.
Oh,
in 10th
Man,
grade?
y'all just be talking, bro. Like y'all niggas just be talking. She got
I
with
beg
that
your
boy when
pardon.
he was. Yes, y'all niggas just be talking.
Go ahead.
Like she
I'm
got with
waiting.
that boy when he was 16 years old. That nigga was
hmm
not on nobody's radar. It wasn't until
hmm
his junior year when he was 17 years old that they were
hmm
considering
okay.
him one of the top niggas. They were
Right.
already fucking together. How the fuck did
hmm
she? How the fuck did she
Got
see
it.
a bag?
Okay.
And that's probably why he loves her so
Can you
much.
Well,
please?
my only issue with
That's so cute.
Travis, my only issue was not getting a prenup. As a potential, like Rick spoke to
Wait,
the potential earnings aspect of
oh,
things.
okay. I had a
He got
lag.
to
My bad,
protect
y'all.
that just in case. That's all I had an issue with.
go ahead, Cam.
No, I was saying, okay, in my opinion, like I don't give a damn. Like this is that nigga relationship, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he want. But we have just seen, and we have seen multiple times, right? Tyreek Hill got married to a woman. Guess what? 17 months later, you know what I'm saying, she divorced him. We have seen multiple athletes get with women who have even been with them from the quote unquote beginning. And guess what happens? They end up leaving them and then they have to get them half. You feel me? So it's like, it's more so of a, and like I said, I personally don't care, but it's like Rick was saying. When elders and other niggas have seen shit and like, hey, bro, look, this might how you want to approach this situation. It's I want to handle this or whatever. And then other people are saying, oh, no, y'all just making judgment. Y'all just saying that she's a hoe. No, bro, we are literally going by history. And history shows that some women get with men and get with athletes, hold it down supposedly, and wait until they get popping and end up leaving. That's the thing
But
that really
not.
happens.
But then you have Savannah James that was same
But
exact thing and
Right.
never did that.
Hmm
So
And
Yeah.
please
No.
don't
Yeah.
die
I
on the
Yeah.
Tyreek
also hate
Hill.
when
So.
we.
Please, Cam.
No. I
It's
agree.
You
always,
only
I
got
it's
agree.
13
always a
wins.
risk.
I hate
Stop
It's
when we
it,
bring
always a
up
bro.
risk.
no, so
false.
Hold
that's
on,
Jonah,
y'all.
I
wait,
Y'all
just.
talking.
because that's
Hold
why
on.
I asked
There's,
what I asked
mm,
to y'all because again I'm learning as y'all talk. That's why I was asking what were some of the signs that she was
No.
otherwise, you know?
Right. So I just threw, and I'm not saying that that all of this information is confirmed. Again, the sentiment, the question is, why is the sentiment different? No, they posted, it ain't, he acting like it's one thing. No, there's the Heisman occurrence. There's niggas that's coming out saying that this bitch was in their DMs. They got motherfucking screenshots, screen recordings of this bitch and other things supposed to be while she's involved with him and other niggas. Like, it ain't like it was just one thing that led to the public sentiment that they have. He acting like a nigga just woke up one day. He was like, this my girl. And everybody was like, don't marry her. You a fool. Like,
yeah,
nah,
Rick, you
that ain't
talk
how
about
that
that
went.
random rapper nigga that posted his video when he was on Instagram. He posted that like a week before the Heisman thing,
Right.
like on some sneaky,
Like
like
Right.
a
on some
It's
fuck
on some
nigga.
Dirty
important.
Like
Mackin
a
shit. But yeah,
Right.
sissy. I got
No,
your
right,
I mean,
right.
bitch.
but
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
I
not
mean, he
sure
saying,
wouldn't.
did.
But see,
no,
though,
I'm
look,
not
he wouldn't have
saying
been able
that's
to do
not
that if she
sucker
wasn't
shit,
there.
but but like how you gonna act like a nigga like, oh, damn, that don't go together. You saying y'all been together since 10th grade and that's what we talking about. Like you trying to make it
Now,
seem like it's just a nigga just waking up one day and saying, you young, you shouldn't marry nobody. Niggas get married all the time and niggas don't got no problems with it. So what make this one different?
yeah, now I don't. Now
Y'all
I'm not
don't tell
disagreeing with the
women not to
sentiment.
marry men because they have a past. That's so stupid.
I'm not
Wait, what?
disagreeing with the sentiment. Hold on, I'm not disagreeing with the sentiment that her behaviors during the tenure of their relationship, right? A lot of the shit that came out was like, oh, nigga, like, come on,
Okay,
bro,
all right.
like,
Now you
and a
talking with
lot of
some
the,
sense.
yeah, like, hold on,
I mean, Courtland, would
y'all
you want
niggas
your
just,
fiance being another
No,
nigga?
let
Hold
him
on,
finish.
Cam.
Let
Let
him
him
finish. I
finish.
was just saying, I'm just fucking with him. My fault. I ain't mean to
Let him
interrupt
finish,
your queen.
Cam.
Okay, I'm
nah,
playing, but
like,
I'm just saying,
I
dog.
was just joking,
it's,
bro. I didn't mean to do that.
yeah, no, Rick, you good. Um, that shit was wild, right? My issue was, it was the niggas that was going to dig shit up. It wasn't niggas like NFL niggas and niggas that have been in the situation. It wasn't a Scottie Pippen or nobody like that saying, "Hey Travis, be better. Hey bruh, I've been through this shit, nigga. This ain't the route to go." Right? Like, hey, you might need to take a step back, you know what I'm saying, before you know what I mean, take that route and consider the consequences or the repercussions that could happen in the future. It was niggas that ain't even in this nigga's shoes, ain't never been in this nigga's shoes, that was digging shit up on this young girl to say she just like any other hoe. Cam, I respect you, brother, but that was a false equivalency with the Tyreek Hill shit, because that nigga did some fuck shit and got himself divorced and then had to go and do the shit he had to go through. That was his fault.
Right.
That wasn't because he married a gold digger, like
Um,
or some, you know, downtrodden, you know what I mean, whore, right? Like,
Exactly.
we're
Right.
that's not the same thing. This
I
chick though, I hold on, I'm not calling the girl that. I'm just saying, like, this, I think this
oh,
situation,
that wasn't
I
to
think a
you,
lot of
Cortland. I'm
people,
sorry. I just didn't know if I was on
oh,
mute.
okay, yeah, yeah, no, I think a lot of people have been overblowing it, right? I think a lot of people tried to give this boy some advice that they themselves can't employ because they're not in his situation, and now she pregnant. I think she was pregnant. I think she might have been pregnant a while ago, because at the draft she was like, "I'm ready to go." A lot of people keep mixing up two things. She was like, "I'm ready to go. I'm tired. I don't want to be here." That was about what, 3-4 months ago. So
Right.
the fact they just now popping out, she probably was
Mhm.
pregnant, her hormones. She was probably ready to
Okay,
fucking
but
go.
Right.
Cortland,
At the
Cortland,
Heisman,
can I add something really quick? Not to cut you off, but
Which one of you niggas
um,
would want your girl ready to go on your
so
draft night?
I'm gonna have to, now that, cause I've listened to y'all and I've also looked at I looked at a video, Rashad, and I just looked at a comment. So can I read one of the comments from OTBG? He said, Travis Hunter was the #1 recruit as a junior. He was a top 100 as a sophomore. You niggas don't know shit. He started his freshman year. He got his first offer from the Georgia Bulldogs as a sophomore. He was that nigga at 15 and 16.
That's accurate.
So that's what someone just
what
said.
I'm saying,
No, wait, hold on, hold on,
yeah,
hold on, hold on,
but
hold on,
Jonah,
hold on, hold on, hold on. I just wanted to read that because it just added to what y'all are saying. But can I tell y'all what I see that's not being said? And I think it's what's really the underlying. Niggas know Travis Hunter is ugly. And because he ugly and she looked the way she look, niggas is saying ain't no way she there because
What
she
she
love
look
him.
like?
And she not
Nobody.
that
No.
cute,
No.
right?
That's
So
not
it's
Yeah,
right.
like,
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
all right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
No,
He
that's
you
ain't
not
need to
cute.
true,
look
He
Joe.
at.
ain't
I
cute.
ain't
They
gonna have
said
that
He
that.
shit.
just an
That's
ugly
No, what
not
nigga.
does that
valid.
young woman look like?
Hold on,
No, that's
they've
not. That's
said
not.
that.
Joe.
They a
Niggas don't
match made
even.
in heaven. Stop
Jonah,
it.
they've said that,
Niggas don't
and
even. Niggas
Y'all
don't
know
even.
that nigga on the foot.
Equate
Yo,
the
y'all
situation
crazy.
like that.
Yeah,
Half the
I
niggas.
had to
Half
throw
the
something out there. I'm trying to figure it
Nah, her
out
eyes
Yeah,
because it
closed
ain't
as
no.
making
hell.
no other
Stop it.
sense.
Niggas don't equate niggas like niggas don't look at niggas and go, oh, you're not handsome enough to have this bitch, because we know that the ultimate equalizer is always been money. So a nigga ain't never graded who a nigga
And
be
character.
by how
right.
much paper he got. I mean by how good he look. Like,
Two,
you know how many you think bitches would be with Kevin Hart 5'2" ass?
Hell no.
Like, come on, man. Like we
yeah,
But
two,
I
I'm
do,
just saying.
but
Jonah, two.
it does seem like Cortland, you might have been a little wrong because it is
No, I
saying
wasn't,
that
because if
he's,
No,
y'all,
he was a little
because
wrong. He
no,
was, Joe
because if
Nate, and
y'all
I
listen,
let him
no,
I
niggas
let him
don't,
be.
no, niggas listen and then don't hear, right? Y'all hear and don't listen, I should say, right? Because I said the nigga
You
was
said
like
that
that.
man wasn't the man until
I
he was
said he wasn't
17.
who
I
he
knew that
was
wasn't
his
it.
junior. Hold on, I said he wasn't who he was his junior year. They weren't looking at him like that. This nigga talking about one fucking offer. They can't even
To the
officially
point
but
offer
where
they
you
you
wouldn't
wasn't gonna
offer
do
a.
it
you
though.
something your
They can
sophomore year if you
if
ain't him.
niggas know. Hold on.
Yeah.
So we gonna
Like
do this. We
they
gonna play the
already
fucking
claiming you
game.
and
Hey,
you
Rick,
can't
hold
even
on.
graduate.
Since we gonna play the fucking game, let's play the fucking game. They can't even officially offer you as a sophomore. So let's wake it the fuck
Yeah.
up. Like, niggas just
No, I
be
know that.
fucking talking.
Right, but Cortland,
All right,
No, I
wait,
don't.
hold
so
on, but hold on,
don't talk to
Cortland.
me about a
Portland said
fucking
niggas
offer
But
that
be
ain't
I'm
nothing
fucking
wait,
to
I'm so
start with.
confused.
talking.
But Cortland,
Hey,
hold on, Cortland,
niggas
come
crazy.
on, Cortland, and you talking to somebody that don't even
No,
watch.
we're not finna
What? But
fucking do
Hold
that.
on,
Cortland, but
hold
We're
on,
I
not
don't
hold
finna
even
on.
do
watch.
that
I don't
shit.
One
even
Come
watch
on,
second, one
sport.
Jonay.
second.
But
Come
I
on,
don't even watch
Jonay.
sports like that, and I
Come
know
on, you
that
right there,
niggas be
mama.
looking at kids that are in these sports
You
since
right
they
there,
since
mama.
they
Come
in
on
middle
now.
Joe,
school. What is?
Come on,
Jonay,
Jonay.
you
I'm
can
There
do
you go.
Jonay, you
confused.
can do
Let him
that.
use you, Jonay.
You can do
Use your
that. You
brain,
Hold
can
on,
do
hold
Jonay.
on,
Come
hold
on
on,
now.
hold on, hold
I
on.
mean,
that,
when
Hold
you
on.
Jonay.
when you
Before
one
we
of
Since we
go
them,
gon'
back
they
to
be
since we
that
gonna
shit,
do
recruiting
this.
you from Pee Wee shit.
Since we gonna do
Pee-wee
this.
school. Like, come on, man.
Hold on. Since we gonna do this,
Portland got
they
a minute and a
cannot
half on the
officially
clock.
offer.
Minute and a half on the clock.
All right, bro, I get it. Like, damn, like I would, I just everybody else got to talk.
Let's get it.
Damn.
No. He's saying we got a
They
minute
can
on this subject, bro. He wasn't talking to you.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Um, they can't officially offer you, so that's cool. The nigga, I said the nigga, he wasn't like that. He wasn't looked at as an NFL prospect and a nigga who was gonna be the future of the league until his junior year. That's what the fuck I
But
said.
he
He
can
didn't
still
confirm
be
shit.
him,
He didn't
Cortland.
correct
He can
shit.
still be him.
He didn't
And look, and
correct
I'm gonna show you why
shit.
this. I'm gonna show
But
you why
he
this
could
shit
still
really
be
so
him in his
disingenuous.
area, and she could still see him
And I
as
know
a
I know
ticket.
we gotta move
We
on,
watched
Rashard.
we watched He Got Game and saw the same shit.
You see
Y'all
one
be
with
the
them white
same
hoes too.
motherfuckers.
Now
Y'all be
that's
the
your
same
bag,
motherfuckers
okay?
promoting that a woman leave her husband because he make a Facebook post that say something like, even though you stuck with me when I ain't had no money and I ain't think you was that cute and all that. He be like, he don't love her, but now all of a sudden when she said it's a good thing, what the fuck?
Go ahead, Ted. What's the word? How you feeling?
What's happening? What cracking, my boy? I just came to say it real motherfucking disingenuous to say they've been together since they was 16, and then evidence of how she behaved while they've been together since she was 16. Well, since he was 16 comes out and then say we cannot judge her spousal ability. She has proven that her behavior is bad as a spouse. So to sit here and say that she's gonna be a great amazing wife and we can't infer based off her own behavior is asinine. And I want y'all to stop. Thank you.